Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Gaming Addict here, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about something that just got added today. Yes, the Call of Duty World War II worldwide reveal trailer got added. And I watched it when I got home earlier, and it blew my head off. Like it was amazing. So in this video, I wanted to just talk about the campaign, the multiplayer, and the zombies. And yeah, so let's get right into it. So what I want to talk about with the campaign is that whole trailer is basically the campaign, and I like how it has historical events. Like, as you can see, the War game didn't really have as many historical events as this game is going to be. It's supposedly going to have D-Day, or Normandy, is what you saw at the beginning. It's gonna have stuff in France. I don't know much about World War II. All I know is that they're gonna have stuff to do in France, Luxembourg, different historical battles, and I can't wait for that. I'm definitely gonna pre-order it and post some beta gameplay when the beta comes out. So watch out for that. I don't know when the beta is gonna be. Wait. Yeah, it didn't tell us when the beta is going to be. It's going to be later this year, I know that. So, yeah, I'll make sure I do post some videos about that, and, yeah. So, more about the campaign. The campaign is going to be, I think it's going to be a co-op mode, too. So, that's going to be really neat. And the core graphics, they look amazing. They do. Not as good as Battlefield 1, which I think they can improve on the graphics just a little bit, but for the most part, they look really good. The story, is what we know so far, is about five men who are experiencing war for the first time together, and they're going through World War II together. Now we're probably going to lose some people. I don't know yet, but yeah, we probably are. And that's all we know so far about the campaign. Now, next I want to get with the multiplayer and explain what I think. There's some certain weapons that have been confirmed and certain weapons that haven't been. Obviously, we know that M1 Garand has been confirmed too, but I'll get more into that in just a second. So this is the multiplayer portion of the video, and what I'm going to explain to you in this portion is what I expect from the Call of Duty World War II multiplayer. So what I expect it to have, and what I believe it's gonna have, is definitely the four main weapons: the M1 Garand, the MP40, the Thompson, and the M1 911. So, yes. I also expect it to have decent sized maps. It has to have decent sized maps, or else it ain't gonna work in this gameplay. You can see the map is so, I guess, but it's a little small. But it needs to have balanced guns. That's a major need. Like, if you go to Infinite Warfare, the NV4, before I think it got patched, I don't remember. I remember when it first came out, the NV4 was so freaking good. It was overpowered, and I think they did patch it, I don't know, but it just goes to show that no one else could play the game really when there was someone in that lobby using the NV4. And everyone got screwed over, so they need to have balanced weapons so that way you can use one weapon, but if you want to use another weapon, it's still good enough to fight that other weapon. Another thing it needs to have good kill streaks. So like dogs, UAVs, it needs to have more air streaks than ground streaks. I mean, I know it's only World War II, but Black Ops 3 was 2065, I think it was. I don't remember, and it had barely any air streaks that you can control, barely any at all. So I think they can do better with the air streaks, or score streaks, air scores, whatever. And next I'm going to talk about the zombies and what I expect from the zombies. So, yeah. in this portion of the video, I want to talk about the zombies here, and the zombies in this game is gonna be really good. I have a feeling. We have one image, and the image looks very freaking scary. Not gonna lie, it looks really creepy. And I guess supposedly the whole backstory behind it is that it's the end of the war, and they are trying to create soldiers, and I guess they end up creating some type of zombies or whatever. That's I don't care about that. I care about how the zombies mode will play, and the good weapons that they have. They need to bring all the weapons for multiplayer. That's for sure. There's some games, or some zombie games, that don't bring the all the weapons for multiplayer. I think they should do that, just because there's some weapons that I really like and I don't get to see them in the box or whatever, and I really miss them. But I do think they need to bring all the weapons back, and they need to have a really enticing story. I like the Treyarch zombie story, like almost everyone does, but they need to have a really engaging story, like the Treyarch story did. Like, really big Easter eggs, a lot of Easter eggs. Even though no one liked Transit or Die Rise or whatever, I still did like how they had two different Easter eggs, the Maxis and the Richthofen Easter egg. I like what they did with that, so I think if Sledgehammer incorporated those into that, it would be really good. So that's what I think about that, and yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Just go ahead and like that video, or like this video, and subscribe.